For those who are unaware, Snoop Dogg has come out very harshly against Donald Trump. This is a topic I covered way back in 2017 with this music video by Snoop Dogg titled Lavender, where this character portrayed as Donald Trump named Ronald Clump. And you can see what's taking place with Snoop Dogg pointing this munition at the individual portraying Donald Trump in this mock type of video. And this is absolute world stage theater. Obviously, the divide and conquer is alive and well. Now take a step back to just earlier this year with Donald Trump and Snoop Dogg all buddy-buddy. As you can see here, shaking hands. Kind of hard to see, but they're shaking hands. Trump's hand on his shoulder. And this is the quote, again from earlier this year in January, from Snoop Dogg. "He has done only great things for me." Snoop Dogg says he has nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. And that gets into this latest interview from a few days ago, where I'm not going to play the clip. It's a little bit too much, where Snoop Dogg really grills Donald Trump and says a lot of profane things that I cannot play here. Anybody could take a look on YouTube or Twitter and hear the words of Snoop Dogg about Donald Trump. Obviously, this is a fake beef. They're going back and forth. It's world stage theater, how they're friends and then they're enemies and back to friends again. Is absolutely ridiculous. Nonetheless, I'm going to play this old video clip that I made back in 2017 titled Lavender by Snoop Dogg, portraying Donald Trump being taken out as the character Ronald Clump. I just saw this music video with Snoop Dogg, and of course with this clown. His name is Ronald Clump. Obviously looks like Donald Trump. And the whole idea of this assassination of Donald Trump is really being pushed. And they're pushing it too much. I mean, obviously, Snoop Dogg has handlers behind the scenes. And of course, the elite behind the scenes are behind all this. It's all about the divide and conquer. Let me just take a look at this photo going back in time a little bit here with Donald Trump and Snoop Dogg shaking hands. Nothing more than theater, just like the whole entire deal with the Clinton family and Donald Trump as well. This is Donald Trump's wedding going back to 2005, and look how friendly they are together. They're all buddy-buddy. So, I mean, it's just fake beef, what it all comes down to. Now, let's take a look at the very beginning of this video. This all has to do with masonry, and the reason this particular character, Michael Rappaport, who I never liked. I believe this guy has no talent. I always wonder, why is this guy being spotlighted? He's been in over 40 movies, and I don't believe he has any type of talent. It's not funny whatsoever. Let's take a look at some of these scenes. Again, I can't play this video clip because it's copyrighted, but I can show the images. Basically, it's a clown society. He's off to work, and he's pulled over by this clown cop. And the cop sees this, looks like a squirt gun. And the cop believes, of course, it's a real gun. He pulls out his gun, and he kills him. Okay, and it's being videotaped by this guy over here, as you see. And it's broadcasted on YouTube, and then the networks play it in their news footage. This is what I want to get to. Again, Michael Rappaport. Why was he picked for this role? Michael Rappaport, as you see here. Just so happens, Michael is 33, and Rappaport being 33 as well. All about masonry, the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, of course, being 33. Basically, the devil's number represents the fallen angels, the third, or 33%. Just like you see here with this Grand Sovereign Commander, which I show in just about every single video. Now, again, talking about masonry, take a look here. Again, at the Ronald Clump at the Clown House. And interesting enough, what do you see here? You see it's on channel 33. Of course, coded for Freemasonry, as I showed earlier. It's completely ridiculous how they put their numbers in plain sight. Okay, let's take a look here as well. Like I mentioned, with the whole deal with the reason Snoop Dogg is upset, because Ronald Clump wants to deport all dogs. And again, this scene here. with Snoop Dogg and the gun. And then he shoots it off and just says bang. And then they're all like sort of buddy-buddy together towards the end here. About to smoke, I guess, a joint together. And they have Ronald Klump in chains. And they're basically just messing with him. And they don't want to basically share anything with them. And of course, it's all about creating controversy, the divide, like I said earlier. But again, just take a look at this photo. You think they really hate each other? Again, it's all about, just like the Clintons and Donald Trump, just portraying enemies on TV. It's just like pro wrestling, acting like they hate each other, but they're all friends behind the scenes. Now, talking about the number 33 once again, take a look, as I showed before. Clinton, okay, with the Clinton clan. Bill Clinton was born Bill Blythe. Had his name changed to Clinton to get that magic number of 33. Okay, same thing with Trump. His surname, original surname going back in time with his family was Trump, of course. Changed to Trump. Just so happens Trump is 33. And of course, Trump, just nothing more than an actor. Okay, he had this tweet, which he actually directed at Snoop Dogg. Can you imagine what the outcry would be if Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time. Of course, just a fake beef. And Trump, again, with The Apprentice, this guy is a WWE Hall of Famer. So it all comes down to, you're going to have millions upon millions of zombies buying this fake beef, having outrage on specifically with this case, with the right, with the conservatives being angry with Snoop Dogg. But again, it's a constant cycle with left versus right. It's never ending. It's like a never ending story, just like the movie. These people laugh behind the scenes, how gullible the masses are. Because like I showed before, this one quote from former President Richard Nixon, no hero, but telling the absolute truth. The American people don't believe anything until they see it on television. And again, the whole entire concept of showing their number 33, all about order out of chaos. Through their chaos they create, they bring in their order. So the first thing people need to do is wake up. Don't fall for these fake beefs, these divide and conquer news stories that so many people, just fall for hook, line, and sinker. Once you stop believing your television programming, you're not going to be controlled by them, not going to be manipulated. And this is what this video is all about. Stop buying these liars. Stop falling for these people. Both sides are working together once again. And they don't care about the masses. If they really cared, they wouldn't be playing you for fools.
John, chapter 9, verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see. Now I can see.